Right. Okay, that's dangerous. Don't go vertical. Oh, you've gone vertical. You absolute... G'day, I'm Ash. Welcome to War Thunder. And this week, we're going to be taking a look at the R2Y2 version 3. And these are aircraft which are soon to be removed in about the April update. So if you haven't put at least one research into all three of them, these will be essentially become like the mouse. Hidden vehicles available only to, well, non-diversify the Japanese Rank 5 lineup. I don't understand their removal. They may as well just stay in at this point. They've always been a point of contention. I've done a couple of videos on these in the past, but not during its prime. Now, this is the V1. It has engines in the wings, and that is beautiful camouflage that I'm going to order. Besides the point, this is the slowest out of the three. They all have the same cockpit, the same similar subset design. The Vision 2 is just a, well, aft fuselage engines with intakes in the inner set of the wings, and again, same 30mm guns. But for the most part, the version 3 is the fastest, probably the best looking, as well as just being a better jet aircraft in general. It is the fastest out of all three, and it's probably the most versatile. But back in the day, this thing used to get an 800 kilogram bomb, and it also got an air spawn, which means that back in the day, this thing was a potent threat to early air realistic battles. I'm going to show you what the bomb looks like just underneath, because I don't really take it. It's really useful for ground and well, naval, but yeah, look, it had an air spawn and dominated the game. Nowadays, doesn't do that as much. Right, first match. I haven't played this thing in a very, very long time. In fact, I've barely played the R2Y2s in general. A bit past my sort of experience. I remember versing them when the Swedish sort of aircraft came out. And when you had barrels, or flying barrels, the J-29s, these things basically vanished over the period of that patch. So what was that, 2018 was the last time I really saw them, and obviously ever since then Golden have said that they would remove it, but they haven't done so just yet. You know, I'm getting shot at, but I don't know where. Oh well, it doesn't necessarily matter. Oh, hello MiG-15. Alright, I'm going to pull here. Just pull a little bit. And again, you are the slowest here. You are like a Venom or a Vampire in ways. You know, 8.0 battle rating, you know, absolutely slammed. You really can't do much unless you're really good with the guns. And I'm okay with them. I'm a bit sloppy with them because they are low velocity guns. But when you do get a hit on something, it is very, very entertaining. Alright, we're going to go head on with this CL-13. Alright, let's see if I can get a couple of hits. Come on. Luck, no, I'm not aiming far enough. I must have gun targeting distance set to 600, not 400, which is my usual. Oh, careful now. Come in. Sabredog in the distance. I'm going to get this guy. It just needs to turn a little bit more, and I need to aim a bit more. Oh, friendly R2Y2 is getting absolutely hammered. I could easily have saved this guy had I just turned a little bit more and learned to shoot. Bit of a skill issue, but okay, he's dead. Oh, hello, friendly. Oh. And there goes the friendly on to the F-84. Okay, we just witnessed 4 aircraft crashes in the space of about 30 seconds. But yeah. Alright, I got pilot sniped by an invisible MiG-17. So, here we are in the next match. Su-11, 262s, Ho-229s, SK-60s. Those are your regular targets at a lower battle rating. But you're not exactly impervious. SK-60s do hurt, especially when they're, well, trying to pay attention. But again, everything else on your team is F-84s and early MiG-15s. They are, a barrel, speaking of which, they are incredibly fast and have a great acceleration comparatively to you. Which sort of sits at an 8.0, which, you know, fair enough, the guns are good. The aircraft is good, let me put it that way. It's just fictional, entirely fictional. A case could be made for the wooden mock-up version, the very first one to remained in game, but I know there was a version which had propellers on it, so I'd like to see that at some point, just to complete the Japanese tech tree a little bit. But Removing this thing doesn't really make any sense. It just makes the tech tree a little more muddled, a little less unique when you've put a bunch of copy and paste TIE aircraft in as a tech tree line, or sub-tree I should say. Anyway, we're going to turn on to this Ho right now. The Horden is a slippery bastard, but one that can be hit quite easily. It's got quite a large presence. Friendly's given it an absolute crack. I nearly shot him down instead. Alright, severe damage, took off his wing. There you go, Friendly is always trying to take the kill. Well, he's going to go in and we're probably going to get another kill, I don't know. Let's have a look. Watch him burn. That is very satisfying. I need to fly that thing. If you have any suggestions for aircraft that I can fly, let me know in the comments down. Now, I just wanted to showcase how slow this thing is. I dived from a good altitude to try and catch this F3H-2, and while the aircraft is fantastic, it's got an afterburner. He is just gone. I'm only doing just above 700 kilometers an hour, about to push 8, and he is already out of the zone, unless you start turn fighting. Well, go figure. He decided to turn after a couple of friendlies, and well, I'm sort of in this area, provided my aim actually hits his postcode, or the north side of Kansas, but, you know, we'll eventually get a hit. Okay, we've crit his wing, he's not going in just yet, he's a bit of a zomber at the moment, or a zombie saber. You remember when sabers used to just fly across the map with no wing? I think they still do that. Anyway, we're not going to get a shot on him. Friendly I can hear coming in, he's going to try and steal it. Yeah, Friendly's got a good hit. We need to kill this guy, because this is my kill. There we go. Rank does not matter. Not bad. And into the next match again. Look, it's lots of little matches. This thing just doesn't do well in a 1v1. It used to. You know, this thing used to dominate, especially with its air spawn and its speed when it used to start off. I never really experienced that era though. I'm MiG-15, not going to be able to get you. But again, point stands, everything outspeeds you, turns similarly to you, there are missiles. It is not a good experience. Maybe they should uncompress the BR range to make this thing a little more suitable, but what are you going to do? Like, everything is over-compressed as is these days, and they seem to have I don't know, they want to compress everything. I just don't understand. I was playing some other jets, it just didn't feel right. The other day I was playing, come on, can I at least get a hit? I'd like to get a hit for at least one. Oh, hello. Alright, let's give it a bit of a rudder. They broke out into a song there. Alright, turn around. There we go. Okay, well, I don't think we're going to be getting him. Ooh, piece of candy. It is a saber. Let's see, he's going to plant into the ground. Looks like he's going to plant into the ground. Yep, he planted into the ground. Okay, well we didn't because we're smart enough not to. But there are a couple of targets left. So again, it just becomes an absolute clusterfuck when you're in the middle of things. You try your darn best, and oh, comes another friend. F9F-2, right, so we can get him here. Oh, lucky hit. Damage to the tail, he's going somewhere. Hopefully he's going in. You going in, buddy? That sounds fantastic. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Let's get a couple of AA while we're here. Oh, Saber's flying back towards us. Yes. Give it the old spray. Okay, right. Critical hit. He is definitely having a problem with his wing. All right, he's put his smoke on the cheeky bugger. Alright, there we go. Cool. Right. I think this is going to be the final game, but you spend like 3 minutes on, you know, just climbing or flying towards the battlefield because this thing is slow. Come on. I'll get a hit eventually. There we go. Critical hit. Damage to tail. Now, this is what you should be doing in this thing. Turn fighting. If you can get your enemies and opponents to do that, even though their speed is higher than yours, then, well, that's a great success. Right, I think he's done. Yeah, I'll leave him. Right. CL-13. Hello. I'm there. I'm not flying AFK. But you can do what you like, I suppose. Where'd he go? somewhere. I don't have him selected. I don't know if it's him selected. Oh, there he is. Okay, found him. No way I'm going to absolutely outturn that guy. Catch him in a dive. Let's see. I think he's going to get missiled here. There's a friendly's got a missile. Yep. Look at him go. Speed off he goes. Yep, there he goes. There's a missile. AIM-9B from the F-86. And that's cool. 1A4. Don't go vertical. Yeah, this is why you don't go vertical, especially if you're chasing a teammate. Never go vertical in this game, because you never know what's going to come out of the clouds. I learned that in the intro. Cool. Next. About 5 minutes later of flying this F-84, who is being engaged by the J-34. It's the Hunter. Essentially, he dropped some bombs on a bombing point, and then decided that he wanted to engage the Hunter. The Hunter's just doing loops around him like mad. Like, there he goes again. But he's gone vertical, the silly bugger. And that is the third kill of the match. Pretty easy kill. Look, I hope I demonstrated the effective use of this vehicle in at least its gameplay. Look, my aim is absolutely horrible. I didn't get an ace, but it's a good, fun little aircraft to fly, so pick it up while you can, because it's not going to last forever. Alright, to the results screen. You know what, I don't really care about the results. We're just going to go out in a few more matches and other things, but you know, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Should Galgun be removing these vehicles or not? And hopefully you learned something in today's video. I didn't really speak about specifics, but you know, Japanese 30s, low velocity, are probably the issue, and I don't fly this game very often, so, you know, we'll see you next week. Alright, catch you next time. Bye.